Greece is failing to meet its restructuring targets, and this could mean that the Eurozone countries are no longer willing to send money to Athens as part of the European Emergency Support Programme that was agreed a year ago. Only with very tough measures, the Athens government can prevent this from happening. People familiar with the talks between finance ministers say that there is continued contact between Eurozone finance ministries these days, because the situation in Greece is worse, they say, than in May last year, when the EU agreed the emergency support programs for Greece. Within the coming weeks, the International Monetary Fund and the Eurozone countries have to decide on transferring the next tranche of 12 billion euros in emergency loans to Athens. And Greece needs this money basically to repay its debt. But, according to one source, it might not happen. Under the emergency support package for Greece, Athens is entitled to a total of 110 billion euros in emergency loans, and Greece has committed itself to cutting its budget deficit to 3% of its GDP by the year 2014. As we speak, a delegation representing the IMF, the European Commission and the European Central Bank is on the ground in Athens to monitor the Greek progress. And inspectors have reportedly concluded that there are real serious problems. Greek tax revenue, for example, is lagging, and the delegation is pushing Greece to adopt more reforms. The big obstacle here is the Greek government's program of privatizations, which is failing completely. The government promised it would sell some 50 billion euros worth of state companies in return for a pledge by the Eurozone countries and the IMF of lower interest rates on the emergency loans. But those privatizations, as it turns out now, are simply not happening. And all that makes it more likely that Greece will have to restructure its debt again, although here in Brussels the European Commission believes that other measures can be considered. One of them could be, for instance, to have an international organization take over the Greek privatization process. Whatever happens with the Greek debt in the coming weeks, these new developments are again going to test the solidarity among the countries in the Eurozone. In an interview with Euractiv, the former European Parliament President Josep Borrell said this week that persistent hesitation of EU leaders to tackle the crisis is weakening the European Union. He also said it's exacerbating integration fatigue. Borrell said that the lack of political will among EU leaders has turned the Greek crisis into a Euro crisis. And this crisis is clearly not over yet. Raymond Franken, EUX TV in Brussels.